You made a trade today, maybe this morning, maybe 5 minutes ago. You chose the comfortable thing over the important thing, the easy thing over the necessary thing. In the moment, it never feels like a trade. It feels like a small, harmless preference. But it has been happening for longer than you realize. We are waking up to the reality that these small trades define our entire lives. Thousands of years ago, the story of two twin brothers established the blueprint for these two completely different ways of being alive. Esau was the physical brother, impulsive. He was completely consumed by the immediate now. He lived for what he could have immediately and what felt good in the second. Jacob was the deliberate brother. He asked where his choices led and focused on who he was becoming. He was building a legacy. Their entire world eventually narrowed down to a single bowl of soup. Esau comes home completely exhausted and starving. The smell of his brother's lentil stew becomes his entire reality. Nothing else exists except the immediate, overwhelming hunger. Jacob offers him the stew in exchange for his birthright. The birthright represented the spiritual mantle of the family, the mission, the destiny. It was the generational weight of everything that would outlast him. Esau looked at the bowl of soup and told himself he was about to die. He was merely hungry and temporarily uncomfortable, but that temporary feeling felt more real to him than the permanent value of his entire legacy. When you stop paying attention, a lifetime of purpose and everything you are building costs exactly one single bowl of soup. Most of us believe we would never trade an entire future for a bowl of lentils, but we do it under different names. Hitting the snooze button instead of working on your health is your bowl of lentils. Scrolling for an hour instead of building a life-changing skill is your bowl of lentils. Avoiding the difficult conversation that would save a relationship is your bowl of lentils. These choices carry a heavy price. This scale shows how the mass of your future potential drains away to feed a dark counterweight of momentary relief. Every hour surrendered to a distraction is a deliberate trade of your potential. Every small comfort has a price tag. Most people just stop reading them. Jacob secured his father's blessing through dissection. On the surface, it looks like a simple case of manipulation. But Jacob's entire life was oriented toward the value of that blessing. He understood its worth and built his life around protecting it. Esau had already declared that same legacy worthless through his own actions. He proved he didn't value it long before the blessing was ever given. This is the difficult truth. You don't get what you deserve. You get what your actions prove you value. Your health, your finances, and your purpose are the quiet verdicts your daily choices have been delivering on you this whole time. Changing this trajectory requires a different kind of architecture for your daily life. Define your birthright with brutal specificity, the health, character, and purpose you are fighting for. Make them real. Then identify your lentils, the snooze button, the scroll. See them as they are, active threats striking the foundation of your legacy. Finally, make the choice. Choose the person you are becoming over the feeling you want right now, repeating it until it becomes your identity. Real maturity is found in this quiet, repeated rejection of the insignificant moment. Ask yourself today, what part of your future is no longer for sale? What is the one thing you refuse to trade for a moment of relief? Esau remembered that empty bowl for the rest of his life. He remembered the heavy weight of trading his legacy for something gone in minutes. Your legacy is won or lost in the small, quiet moments when nobody is watching and the choice feels meaningless. The game is decided by the bowl of lentils you push away. Today is the day you decide whether to remain Esau or to become Jacob.